Okay guys, welcome back. We're gonna finish up the duck. Okay, I have taken the duck out of the oven and I've got a nice crispy skin, nice beautiful color. I'm going to get ready to make a simple pan sauce. Now in class you would make a cherry sauce for this, I think it is, and you would add your demi and your stock, and your nice cherries and everything, and it would be wonderful. Well, here I think we're just gonna do just something simple, okay? So I'm gonna add in a little demi, okay, that I had. I'm going to turn that down too high. Remember, regulate your heat, right guys? I'm going to turn that down some, okay? And then I'm going to add in a little of my stock. Just a little bit, because I don't want to have to worry about thickening this up too much. I'm going to go ahead and give it a little, I'm being very careful with my nice pan here because I don't want to mess it up with too much friction against that nice coating. And I also have, and since I don't have any of the cherries or the anything really nice to go with this, I found some jam. I'm going to put just a little jam in here just to give it some flavor. Okay, I'm just using a regular like raspberry jam, right? Nothing too much, because like I say, I don't really have a whole lot at the house that I can work with regards to doing a really nice sauce. So I'm just going to go ahead and give that some time to thicken up a little bit. I'm going to go over to my fridge and excuse me. I'm just going to grab a piece of butter just to give it some richness and some thickness. Again, make sure you're regulating your heat. And I'm gonna mount my cold butter into my sauce here. Just a little bit, because I don't have that much of a sauce to deal with. So I'm just gonna go ahead and thicken that up a little bit, and it's coming together, all right? You might need to get a spatula, rubber spatula to do this. Do not mess up your nice pans at home, okay? And just go ahead and melt it up a little, melt it down a little bit. All right, so that's okay. I like that. If I thought it was too thick, I would go ahead and thin it out a little bit with some of my broth. So I'm gonna turn that off because I don't want that butter to break. And then I want you to take a look at the duck. Let's move out some of the stuff out the way. And we're gonna just cut this on a bias, right? So what you wanna do is, you just wanna cut it so that you can fan it out, okay? And this is a nice, medium rare duck. It seems like it has set around long enough so that it has redistributed its juices back into itself. So that's always a good thing. So you just want to make sure that you cut down all the way through so that it separates for you, right? Some of your pieces may be stuck together a little bit. Only thing you have to do is just pull them apart and go in and make sure that you separate them from each other, because you're not going to get a nice fan if you don't do that, okay? I always try and take off a little piece of the edge back here, because without that being taken off, it just won't lie flat, right? So I'm going to fan this out a little bit more just so we can get a nice presentation going. And remember, if it sticks together, just take your knife and go ahead inside and cut it apart. See, just like that right there, just take that part off, okay? And then you'll have your nice fan. So this is a really nice medium duck. I'm gonna take my plate. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of my sauce, just a little bit. Just right across, okay? It's enough to lay my duck on. All right, I'm going to take my knife, go underneath my duck, like so, just so they stay together. And I'm gonna put my duck, I'm gonna turn this around real quick so I can see it. I'm gonna put my duck right across there. If I had some kind of a garnish, I would make sure that I add that on at this time. And I might want to just take a little salt, I might want to just take a little sauce, add it on the sides. I don't necessarily want to mess up that beauty, so I'm going to leave that as it is. And bon appetit. I hope you guys have fun doing this duck. I hope you come up with a great sauce to make. Again, whatever you got in the refrigerator, you can use. I mean, I used just like a raspberry jam. I had a little demi left over, and I had some stock that I used, and I just made a nice little pan sauce. Okay, thank you so much. I'm not quite sure as to what you would want to cook with this because it's up to you, but potatoes always go good with everything, right? Or you can make you a nice pilaf, whatever you want. Just have a good time with it. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.